The Salon Parliament this BNTM don't agree for the 2020 Finance Act, where the Minister of Finance, Jusu Saffa, been go late before MP them, although it been take more than 9 hours during MP them debates for cut and put and take inside different section them. Now this act before them been finally agree for them.
Those clauses relate to expenditure. And expenditure clauses, we cannot start it now.
In our opinion, it is the right time for this particular clause to be here. All of us.
One of the area them we been slow the speed na the committee stage na the well of Parliament. Now one way Honorable Daniel Kuruma, where they represent constituency 46 na Koinadugu district, say clause 42 for change section 65 of the Public Financial Management Act of 2016 and read say the 2020 Finance Act now go give the president and the vice president on accountable imprest. We mean say na money where the president and the vice president no go account for, but go use am as pocket money for the international travel them. This clause continue inside paragraph 6. Say na the president no more for agree for approve this facility. Honorable Daniel Kuruma in point na that this kind provision not for day inside the Finance Act, as he say Finance Act them just kinde for direct our government for get a couple and not to how for spend this couple or that for spend them.
The president has the right to approve what he expends on overseas travel together with his vice. No problem. What we are saying, those clauses relate to expenditure. And expenditure clauses, we cannot start it now by bringing expenditure clauses into revenue generating bill. This is for revenue generation, not revenue expenditure. It has never happened before and we don't want to start it now. We don't want to set bad precedents.
But the leader of government business na Parliament, Honorable Sidi Muhammad Tunis, been stepping for the Minister of Finance. He say the president and even other presidents them will be done pass can spend plenty money during their travel overseas. We make it fine for make the president get money from the country in purse we no go account for.
Those people they spend so much. Take for example, if His Excellency President Bio is in Kenya or is in Ghana, the host country will always provide courtesies, including protocol officers, including security officers to them. Tell me, all this clause is saying is to give the president the opportunity to ensure that he is able to do all of those expenditures under the law.
So those expenditures are not to be here.
This debate between Honorable Daniel Kuruma and the leader of government business, Honorable Tunis, been last for over 1 hour and none part them not been grief for left in company. Forget right, but the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abass Chernor Bundu, been rule say, although Honorable Daniel Kuruma no make bad points, but the Finance Act na one way they talk about government money business. We make if we talk about our government for spend this same money, the leader of government business in point safety in place.
Even though the bill is entitled Finance Act, the practice thus far has been in our Parliament to treat the finance bill as an omnibus bill that contains provisions relating to the generation of income and also provisions dealing with principles relating to expenditure of that thing. This is not to say that the honorable member does not have a salient point.
But after this episode, other issue will been show face back inside the same clause 42, paragraph 5 and 6 of the 2020 Finance Act. Been get for do with that for benefit from this facility, as Honorable Lahai Mara, where they represent constituency 42 na Falaba district, say the Speaker of Parliament self forget pocket money where they travel go other country and a money we enough for account for.
Allow me to read the sentence in this way. Notwithstanding any provision to the contrary contained in this act or any other legislation, there shall be a non-accountable imprest to provide for the daily international traveling expenses of the president, the vice president,
and the speaker,
and the speaker. Then you continue from there.
As you hear, not to Honorable Lahai Mara no more think this way, as other MP themselves been by in idea, and for some time the speaker been quiet na in seats, and be the watch we MP them be the bank aid on this issue. But the speaker later been use big man sense and been give the word to the Minister of Finance, Jusu Saffa.
Let me ask what the reaction of the minister is.
Mr. Chairman, the minister not get mine.
Mr. Chairman, honorable members, number 5 has to be discussed, but we need to look at number 6. That the authorization to use that non-accountable imprest, the power is conferred the president to determine it. But
the Minister of Finance self must been full up, but not been get way. But for finally agree say, the speaker self forget pocket money way if for the travel go other country them, just like the president and invice.
Mr. Chairman, honorable members, I think the House of Parliament deserve much more respect. I really have no objection to include the speaker. As long as 5 and 2 go together.
We don't add value to the speaker,
But now one great MP from the SLPP been pick up say, waiting the Minister of Finance, Jusu Saffa don't agree for, not go give good name to the SLPP government, when a Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, where they represent constituency 132 na Lombly and other area them.
The finance bill before us, as against the PFM Act referred to by the Minister, the PFM Act is clear. Makes provision for revenues, makes provision for expenditure in Section 27 and Section 29. I want to advise that we stick to those provisions and allow the President enjoys the current ambience that is enjoying, or the current portfolio is enjoying, that is using to travel. And let us not add additional campaign material for the APC to campaign against us.
Mr. Chairman.
Given this type of
by this time, tension been done one back na the well of Parliament, and Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte not been tapped there but move one motion say MP them. In fact, not for agree say the president and in vice or the speaker forget pocket money with enough for account for, and term being rich for make the speaker cut the case, and as so it been first put Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte in motion.
All in favor of Honorable Tawa's motion, say aye.
Aye.
All against Tawa's motion, say nay. The nays have it.
As you hear, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte not been get better support from even incumbent SLPP member them of Parliament. But listen, the answer we MP them been give with the Speaker of Parliament been put Honorable Lahai Mara in motion.
All in favor of Lahai Mara's motion, say aye. Aye. All against, say nay. The ayes have it.
This time, even the SLPP MP them been support Honorable Lahai Mara, and it clear now say the speaker self don't join inside the privilege we been just there for the president and in vice inside the 2020 Finance Act. Forgive them pocket money when they travel go na other country and a money we enough for account for. But waiting you for no clear now that although the 3 people go enjoy this facility, but now the president no more go agree for the vice and the speaker them pocket money and in safe yon. Me na Abdullah Bla the report.